Now, till next time, till I can find a better pair of headphones, I'm gonna call these headphones my favorite headphones of 2021. In the 50 or 60 pairs of truly wireless headphones that I've tested and reviewed on this channel, the Pamu Z1 stick out to me as possibly the perfect combination of value, features, and build quality. And we're gonna talk about what makes these headphones such an excellent all-around complete package today. Now, in full disclosure, Pamu sent these headphones out to me. I've worked with Pamu in the past. I've liked some of their headphones. I've not liked some of their headphones, and you can check out those videos linked up here. But first, my name is Mitchell. I'm fluent in tech, so you don't need to be. If you want to pick these up, I'll have affiliate links in the description down below, and it goes to helping me out. First, let's hit you guys with some of the key features and specs. Let's make sure I don't fuck up my notes here. First, Bluetooth 5.2, which is the newest Bluetooth protocol, 10mm drivers, 6.5 hours with one charge of the headphones, and approximately 3.5 recharges of the headphones with the case. I can confirm this with usage. Battery life on these is fantastic. Overall, you're looking at around 24 hours total usage with these. They feature ANC, an environmental pass-through mode, so you can hear your outside surroundings better, and then just ANC off. The case has an indicator light so you can see how much battery they have left, and we'll talk a little bit about the case in a minute. They also feature an app, and this app has gotten better since I originally used it with the Pamu Quiet. Each new pair of headphones that Pamu puts out, the app gets better, their integration with their product gets better, and overall it just becomes a bigger benefit to have. And we'll talk about some of the features and benefits that that app provides you, and I'll have a timestamp of where you guys can see that linked down below. Now, in full transparency, I have been using and testing these headphones for 2 weeks. Before I like to make an in-depth review on something, I like to have extensive usage with that product. That's why in some of the B-roll you see, these headphones might look a little bit dirty because they get used a lot. And I can tell you that the more I've used these headphones, the more I've wanted to continue using these headphones. Now, let's start off with the design. Now, the design of the case is a similar in size of that of the AirPods Pro. It's kind of got that pill design. It features Qi wireless charging. It's got USB-C on the bottom. It's not a smart case. They do not start pairing when you open up the lid, but these headphones are $60 and they've got amazing ANC. I wouldn't expect a smart case at that price point, and I totally understand it as a cost-cutting measure. That said, the case has a cool two-tone design, and Pamu has always been able to make their products more fun and exciting with the design. Now, on top of that, you can actually go ahead and take off the band on the front of the case. You can get different bands. You can change the color of the band on the front of the case to make it more fun and playful, which I like. It's electronics. All of this stuff is kind of boring. Pamu going out of their way to give us a more fun product is a good thing. This one I have is white and gray with the two-tone design, white on the outside, a gray band in the middle, and then a gray on the inside. And it's cool. The case has a indicator light on the side that shows you when the case is fully charged. When the light on the outside it shows on for 5 seconds, it means it's got more than 30% battery. When it rapidly flashes, it means it's less than 30% battery, and you should probably charge the case. It's nothing special. I would have loved it if it had a little bit more indication of charge, kind of the way we have with the Elevok Clear, but the Elevok Clear are not a perfect pair of headphones. And if you guys want to see a head-to-head review, I actually think that it's a much closer comparison than you guys might think. Taking the headphones out of the case, they have a ultra short stubby stem design, which means if you don't like to have that stem sticking down out of your ear, you get the benefit of having the directional microphone along with not having that like ugly protruding stem design. It's kind of the best in both worlds, and compared to other headphones that have a longer stem, which I'm looking for around right now, all of them are in storage, these don't get in the way when you're wearing a mask. Just a little thing because we live in a pandemic time, whatever you guys want to call it. There's a relief cutout here so that there's no stethoscopic effect, which I love. And I think that's now kind of a necessity for me to love a pair of headphones, to have that little vent cut out. The actual hole that goes into your ear is oval shaped, means that it's a little bit more ergonomic, and you get 4 sets of ear tips: extra small, small, medium, and large. And the headphones themselves feature the mic on the bottom along with a mic on the inside. It's like a 4 mic array. Have I already cracked these headphones? I have cracked these headphones already. I've dropped them. Damn, I'm bummed. Okay, they still work fine though. And I've abused these headphones a ton, as you guys can tell. So that's the design of the headphones. That's the design of the case. Let's move on to kind of what some of my user experience with these have been. Now, I want to tell you guys a little bit about how I use them, the environment that I use them in, why they're already cracked. I walk to the gym. I work out at the gym. I work out 5 or 6 days a week. I like to use these at the gym. I also use them home paired to my computer a little bit. My computer is an Apple computer, thus it features AAC. My phone is a Samsung phone, thus it has AAC, but it works best with aptX. But transmission signal, like the strength of the signal from the headphones, has been amazing, and we'll cut to that right now.
I normally don't do a test like this, but the range on this pair of headphones, and actually all of the Pamu headphones that I've tried in this environment, has been spectacular. There's an Olympic-sized swimming pool here. I'm going to put my phone down, and we're just going to talk about this as I walk to the other side. Okay, so the Pamu ZV1, or the Pamu Z1, I should say, have been an absolutely incredible pair of headphones in my testing and in my experience. Really, it boils down to 3 reasons. First is the stability of the connection and range, which has been absolutely amazing. I have had 0 drops, 0 interruptions. I had 1 bug, but I think that bug is related to my Samsung device. But it's been just phenomenal. The second reason has been the active noise cancellation, which I have been able to witness being a product reviewer that works with Pamu a lot. I've been able to test all of their active noise canceling headphones from the Pamu Quiet Original, which utilized a Qualcomm chipset, to the Pamu Quiet Mini, which did not utilize a Qualcomm chipset, all the way to these, which are now Bluetooth 5.2, and they use a different chipset for their active noise cancellation. And really, the active noise cancellation has just gotten better, better, and better. And now I am at the end of this, and this has to be maybe 100 meters or so. The range on these things is absolutely insane. Okay, maybe 50 meters, but the range has been incredible. The third and final reason is that with the new Pamu Z1, we have a EQ integration into their application, and their application has just continued to add more functionality. From the first pair of Pamu headphones that allowed you to change some of the controls, the second pair, which offered very similar functionality, all the way to these, which now have the built-in EQ, and really seeing the evolution of headphones from this brand has just made me really excited to continue and work with them because they just get better over the 1.5 year relationship I've had with them. I was really, really pessimistic when I first started working with them. I gave the first review of their headphones actually kind of a thumbs down because I didn't think they were that great. I thought they were kind of marketing hype, and I'll have a link to that video where I didn't like the Pamu Unique. I thought they were just average at best. To these, which I think these are, I don't know how I would make a pair of headphones under $70 better, because the sound is great, the voice quality with the microphone is great, active noise cancellation is refined over the other two, and the case, like maybe I would change the case so I could know how much battery life is left on the case, or make it a smart case. But really, those features don't make or break a pair of headphones. The performance of the headphones does. And by the way, the music here in the gym right now is pretty loud. So comment on how I sound right now.
Controls of them. Now, the controls of them are a mixed bag. You can control everything, including volume, if you change those controls within inside the Pamu app. From the factory, you don't have the ability to change volume. I'm kind of okay with that because you can use Assistant to change volume. The mics on them are pretty good, but the fact that you can't have like that full suite of Assistant plus ANC toggle modes plus volume, that would be my biggest downside to these headphones. But it doesn't bother me that much because usually the ANC does a good enough job that I'm not having to turn volume up, turn volume down, turn volume up, depending upon the environment. That's just been my user experience. Also, if my phone is in my pocket, I can feel where the buttons are to turn the volume up or down. So while I do like volume controls, with the compromises needed at this price point, I think that this is a totally fine compromise. And I would say that this is the biggest downside, which isn't a downside if you want to go ahead and reprogram the controls within the Pamu app. Talking about ANC volume and kind of sound quality overall. Sound quality of these has been absolutely fantastic. Inside the app, you can go ahead and reprogram the sound signature of them. There's flat, pop, rock and roll. And the great thing about this is once you go ahead and change that on the headphones, that change in EQ stays with the headphones depending upon what device you pair it with. It's not like it's device specific EQ, which is great. And it's something that I appreciate. I like the more flat, even sound of them. The pop sound kind of made the headphones very, very mainstream sounding and a little bit less versatile. Now, these headphones have a medium size sound stage, and it's not necessarily affected by ANC that much, especially compared to something like the Elevate Clear, where the ANC has a bigger impact on sound quality depending upon if you go from ANC off to ANC on. These kind of always feel like you're in a club, a large club environment with low ceilings where it's got really thick, pumpy bass, but it has some space to play is the best way for me to describe it. Mids and highs on these, totally acceptable, and they sound fine with rock and roll. They don't sound amazing with rock and roll. Bright, sparkly, but they're not harsh. I love the sound of them. They're fun, they're playful. It's got a really, really great sound. If you listen to most modern music, if you're a metalhead or you want to listen to rock and roll, maybe try some of the different EQ combinations with them. But I think that if you listen to a variety of music, these aren't going to let you down for vocals or for something else specifically. It's a good sound overall. It's a great sound for modern electronic music. And if you're listening to something with a fair amount of bass, these things will really, really thump and hit, which is great, and it's not terribly affected by ANC. Now, talking about EQ, sound quality, and all those things, let's go ahead and give you guys an app demonstration right now. Diving into the Pamu app, once you have your headphones connected, you can go ahead and go in between the different transparency modes. Settings, you can check the left and right headphone battery charge, update the firmware for them, which in the past, Pamu have updated the firmware. Customize the keys, which would allow you to go ahead and add volume control to these headphones. Let's go ahead and go back. ANC function. In the past, Pamu only gave you the ability to have ANC on or the environmental transparency mode on. Now you can go ahead and choose if you want ANC on, ANC off, or transparency mode, which is great. And then you can go ahead and turn game mode on, and then the EQ. Let's see, is this showing up for you guys? Yeah, there you go. So you can go ahead and choose the EQ on these headphones. And the great thing about all of these settings is that they stay with the headphones if you want to pair them with something else. Let's take it back up top. As you can see, the app is full featured. It works pretty well, and I would definitely suggest that you download it if you're gonna be using these headphones on a daily basis. It's got a lot more functionality than other apps that I've used and tried. Now, as always, I'm gonna give you guys a mic test in the real world. This is outside with some wind noise, motorbikes passing by. Let's go ahead and check out how that sounds.
Now, here we are on the Pamu Z1, and these headphones have been phenomenal, especially for the fact that you can get them now for like under 60, 65 bucks. This is the sound quality. Pretty quiet street, not much in the way of car noise. Let's go ahead and take you out to a busier street and see how the sound quality is. Okay, here we are, slightly busier street, more irregular noise. The reason why I changed from doing the indoor crowd noise test to doing it outside on the street is because it's much more difficult to test a headphone's ability to actually cancel out environmental noise with natural noise and things coming in of different tones, different volumes, and different sounds. And I'm actually pretty impressed with the way these headphones pick up my voice. And let me know if you guys want me to do a head-to-head between like these headphones, the Elevate Clear, which the Elevate Clear's #1 selling point is their microphone, and then a lower, more budget tier type of headphones like the Halute W1, specifically for calls and mic quality. I think that'd be an interesting video, but I want to know what you guys think.
And as you guys could hear, the mic quality on these has been great. In fact, when I've been doing my Twitter spaces, my half-baked hot take Twitter spaces where we guys talk about like some of the hot takes, more controversial opinions in tech, which you guys should totally join. These have been the headphones I've been using because they've been offering such a great connection combined with great mic quality. There's no special CVC, anything like that. It's just what Pamu has included on their chip that they're using. And I want to quickly talk about the chip. In the past, to get great sound from headphones, we needed to use aptX. Our AAC chips or the other connections that we had didn't offer us that much stability. With the stability and overall connection quality that we have from whatever chipset Pamu is using in these, that's been fixed. And so I love to see aptX on headphones because it can reduce latency, but it's expensive to use the Qualcomm chipsets that also support active noise cancellation and have Bluetooth 5.2. These headphones feature the Qualcomm 5000 series chipset, the Qualcomm 5040, 4050. These feature the Qualcomm aptX chipset for ANC, and these headphones do not have even close to the ANC that these do. Now I want to go and show you guys a little bit about gaming since we're on the subject of AAC, SBC, and aptX, and let's check that out right now. And some of the more complex aspects of photography. My name is Mitchell. I'm fluent in tech, so you don't need to be. Let's go ahead and connect on Instagram and Twitter. Links down below. Now, while Pamu does advertise these as low latency, on an Apple computer where it's got the native AAC support versus on my phone, I do notice a slightly better performance on the computer. For gaming, it's okay, but you're probably going to want to go ahead and check out a pair of gaming specific headphones, and I have a link to that up here. Those headphones have a gaming mode. It reduces battery life. It also reduces latency, and I think that gaming specific mode is fine. That said, if you're a serious mobile gamer, you probably want to use a pair of wired headphones. Now, if you guys can't tell, I really love these headphones. Not because Pamu sent them to me, because I think that they right now are offering a ton of features, a ton of value, and out of all of the headphones I have, They offer the best sound, the best ANC, the best mic, the best connection, and to top it all off, they have incredible battery life and a design that's extremely comfortable and seamless to use. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and buy them, or let me know what you think about these headphones in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys want to purchase them. It really goes a long way to supporting my channel. And I also just want to comment really quick about the experiences that my fans have had buying these products. I know that Pamu does a lot of sometimes cringe marketing, and they do a lot on social media. I've had people in my Discord community, and you guys can join that if you want, that have had issues with the Pamu headphones they have bought. They have been replaced under warranty from Pamu, shipping, no questions asked. That's just been the experience of the people that I have had in my community that have purchased these headphones and had issues with them. They send out a lot of headphones. Obviously, there's going to be quality control issues. I've had quality control issues with a variety of headphones from manufacturers, and the user experience from them has been less than stellar. Now, till next time, till I can find a better pair of headphones, I'm going to call these headphones my favorite headphones of 2021. And if you guys want me to do a video about ANC, budget ANC headphones, because now I have 4 pairs of them, let me know in the comment section. Peace.